Hello everybody, in today's video I've got another package from Traiphum. This comes from Thailand, and this is a puzzle that he's made many times. A lot of people have got it, but not from the puzzle I've asked him to make it from. So hopefully this is going to be really, really nice. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. I see he's packaged it very, very well as usual. So go ahead and open it up from this side. Alright, so let's tear this thing open. Well, if I can. Oh look, I got some wireless headphones. That's just the box that he sent it in apparently. Let's go ahead, take this apart, and let's open this up. Now, I believe there's also some epoxy in here that I've asked him to send me because I cannot find exactly what I was looking for where I am. So he's kind enough to send me some. So. Alright, so I'm guessing this is the epoxy stuff. Very, very good. Alright, so now on to the puzzle. Here's the puzzle, more packaging, box is empty. Alright, so this is a cuboid. Alright, so what's in here is one of his 5 by 7 by 7 puzzles. Usually he makes them out of the big Shengshao 7x7, but I asked him to make me a mini one. So this is a miniature one. Now there are some differences between this one and the big one, and that when I did my mini 7x7 review, I said that it was the same exact mechanism, just smaller, because I assumed that was true, but I can already see from the cuts that it is not, and Traiphum has, he's told me that it is definitely not the same. So here is the top of it. Now this is not as clean looking as the big one. So in all honesty, I wish I did get the big one. I'll show you a picture of the big one now. All right, so as you can see, the big one has, more cuts. The center 9 squares are perfect with each other, whereas this one, these ones are smaller than these ones, but it still is really, really good. So turning wise, it's very nice, just like a, mini 7x7. I think they turn better. But aesthetically, I think the bigger one looks better. Anyways, let's do a checkerboard pattern. This is turning very, very well. And I was talking with Traiphum actually the other day, and he told me that I have more of his puzzles than anybody else does now. And so that's really cool. I feel proud to have that kind of collection and support him as much as I do. Also, I've got a couple more, I think 3 more puzzles coming from him too, so that'll be really nice to add to my collection. So that's what the checkerboard pattern looks like. He has just used the standard stickers that it came with in order to sticker all of this. So we are looking at Shengshao shades. Now here, I'm not sure if he used the Shengshao stickers. It looks like these white and these yellow ones are a bit longer than these ones, which were the normal edge pieces, edge stickers from the original puzzle. So I think that he went and cut these ones out, but these ones are all the same. Anyways, so that's the checkerboard pattern. It looks very, very nice. And I'm sure a lot of you know it is a shape-shifting puzzle, and it bandages. And those are my favorite kind of puzzles these days, is shape-shifting, bandaging puzzles. It just adds to the difficulty. Now this I already know how to solve. This is pretty simple. Well, I guess it's not simple, but simple for somebody who's experienced with cuboids, I guess. And it's basically like the last step of solving my, my 5 by 7 by 9, because it turns into a 5 by 7 by 9. So I've already solved one, but just not a pure version of it like this. So I'm guessing it corner cuts, and it does very, very well. Yep, probably on all sides. Yes. All right, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and scramble this thing up because that's what I'm waiting for. Okay, I believe this puzzle is around $200 US or so. But he will always give you your price in Thai baht, I think it's called, or bat, or bot, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. If you go to his Facebook page, you can see that he has quite a few, not all, but quite a few of his puzzles in his photo album called, I think it's called Price List. And I'll leave a link to the, his Facebook page in the description. You can get updates on all of his newer puzzles that he's making and all that kind of stuff too. But he puts it in Thai baht because everybody around the world, has different currency, right? So wherever you're from, you just got to use a converter for it. All right, so I think that is sufficiently scrambled in this form. So let's go ahead and start scrambling it in the shape-shifted form. So like this. Just turn these like that, and now we can continue to scramble. And so this is now bandaged. The outer layers are bandaged, of course, and as you can see, a layer like this, that these pieces here are all bandaged together. So these top two layers now are one layer, and it's up to you, or me in this case, to figure out how to separate them and then solve the puzzle. And I love these. This is called a floppy cuboid. Sorry, cuboid. A floppy cuboid. And each of them has basically the same properties. However, some of them are solved differently than others, in a sense that you just have to apply your algorithms a little bit differently. All right, so I'm going to call that scrambled. That's an awesome puzzle right there. I'm going to go ahead and solve this and then get back to you. All right, guys, I'm back. It's actually only been about 10 minutes. It doesn't take me very long to solve these things anymore, but they are a lot of fun. Yeah, so I ran into basically every parity that can happen on this thing, but I know how to work through them pretty quick. So I got it in about 10 minutes or so, I would think. Maybe a little longer, 11 or 12 minutes, but it's somewhere around there. I kind of changed my mind. I really like this version of it compared to the bigger one. I've never actually tried the bigger one, but I do know that the bigger ones are quite a bit bigger. So even though I prefer the look of the bigger one, this one's portability and the smoothness of this is really nice. I mean, sometimes I travel with work, right? Like I just came back from a work, like 2 different work trips. Might have to go on another one, actually. We'll see. And I can fit more of these in my backpack because of that, right? So sometimes these mini ones are really good. I really like the size. I like the feel. It's an amazing, amazing job at building this thing. I wish I had Traiphum's skills, but I don't, and that's why I buy them. Also to support him, obviously. Anyways, guys, that's the 5x7x7. Again, if you're looking to get something from Traiphum, the link to his Facebook page is in the description. And Traiphum, if you're watching this, hopefully you will update more of your puzzles and the prices and all those kind of things if you have time and if you can. I think that would be really great. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on my next video.